Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far. And with the Black Ops 2 Throwback tournament on yesterday, there was certainly some entertainment on that front, but also Scump and FormaL discussing the Halo formats going into this upcoming year, and why Call of Duty is certainly falling far behind, and what Halo are going to potentially achieve. Very much intrigued to your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new as always, I would greatly appreciate it. Already up to the channel, thank you very much indeed for doing that. First of all, just wanted to mention this, the TacticalRab Academy tweeted out, the last several days I've been streaming from time to time on Twitch, having a great time playing Black Ops 2 League play through CPL. If you guys want to follow, I don't know, the link will be down below, twitch.tv/TacticalRab. It's a good time. I don't really want to become a streamer or anything. The main focus is the content of this channel, but for fun, every so often I'll throw the stream on, and I mean, yeah, I absolutely world star that third guy, so definitely worth tuning in if I happen to be going live at any point or another. This I thought I mentioned real quick for the Ghost of Hope, because there was some discussion here between Crone and him about it, well, this Warzone tourney and all this stuff, which is getting effectively gentleman's agreemented for this Warzone tourney to try and make it a little bit more competitive, I suppose. And I thought this was kind of funny. First GA list, first time, says Crone to the Ghost of Hope about all the GAs that are going on in the Warzone side and the questions on that front. I'm sure that the GA list for this title in Vanguard is going to be out of control, because all the attachments in the game, there's going to be a lot of stuff the pros are going to want to get rid of, even if the official rule set doesn't necessarily get rid of it. But maybe Sledgehammer will be super on top of things, and maybe they'll ban things that the pros want to get rid of anyway, right? And actually update the rule set relatively quickly, which usually isn't the case, and why GAs and stuff generally have to come into play. This let's talk about real quick from Hitch then. So the $4,000 Black Ops 2 charity show match, I'm pretty sure it was a best of 11, and I imagine they were hoping it was going to go the distance, but I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure the final score, but I believe that John and Nameless and Co actually won this 6-0, straight up dominated the FaZe team, it was going to unite versus FaZe is what they were going for. And I mean, yeah, I don't know, it was awesome to tune in and see some of the clips right here. This first of all from Atlanta FaZe, you could do it too at Methods, because he puts on the FaZe jersey, as he competed for back in the day, maybe signaling a return to the Call of Duty League, but unlikely to be with Atlanta FaZe for the upcoming season. Minus RCs plus Methods is going to take that team to the true next level. But I mean, yeah, it's entertaining stuff, no doubt. This also then from OpTic, right? So yeah, if you know, you know. So playing Black Ops 2 on the PC, but with controller with aim assist, so just absolutely beautiful stuff. And well, this is one of the clips that came out from, the OpTic guys, when Scump was popping some nice pieces. He should have put a camo on his SMG, but MSMC, maybe the Cherry Blossom goes on there, kind of Ache style from back in the day. But that's still very entertaining stuff regardless. But still, I mean, the OpTic team, the kind of FaZe team, didn't exactly have the greatest result in this one. I'll show a couple of clips from you guys from, well, nice clip or so from Methods, but yeah, kind of a difficult time that Money Bows had in one of the Search and Destroys, and maybe something else as well to finish off the job.
I'm sorry, I'm driving across.
I won.
At the tree, in the back.
Oh, yo, Lambo, going around the back. Yo, Nameless going around the back, turn around. Top part.
Oh, he's in money, or kitchen, he's in kitchen.
I got time.
I have water,
I got two. I got a ring.
Yeah, he came from the back.
The back,
yeah, hold the back, I'm going around you.
Kitchen, I'm running.
I spawned all the way out.
Middle.
Close pool.
I got two.
Oh, bunny hop down low. Did you see his arms in that bunny hop?
Yeah, his
my man hit a 5x combo in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. He definitely got a VHS out of that one.
You got Methods on the flank. Finds one. Finds Rick in the back. Gets another one. Prediction on Nameless.
He throws the nade as the bait, and then comes in just pre-firing with the M8, smokes him out. That's a great trade.
It looks like they're going for the A-bomb plant. Seth spotting everything on A-bomb, but doesn't see anything.
Does not have bomb though. Bows with the AR is all the way back into A.
Wow, he gets spotted back here.
That's a rough spot for the bomb. That's a rough spot. And this might go to around 5. It's looking like
23.
Oh, but Methods.
Ricky,
I thought it is a best of 11 though, but wow, Unite is absolutely running away with this so far.
This Unite squad
to 101. These are almost two perfect back-to-back hills.
I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, it's pretty even throughout the whole. All the players are pretty even, honestly.
But that just goes to show how much those streaks came into play, especially with the rotations. They really didn't let FaZe run it up on any one of those hills.
The scoreboard doesn't even show how crazy they went off.
So one of the big discussions as of late in the Call of Duty scene has been the Halo return. Halo Infinite's coming out, the return to land for the Raleigh event. We'll have a look at it here in just a second. But also the format that Halo is going to be running with. They're going for kind of a non-franchised approach where Envy and Sentinels and all these other organizations are coming in as their own organization name, which a lot of people would suggest that a CWL type style, better than the CDL style we have today. Especially because of this. There was announced ages ago, right in 2020, Esports in mentioned, that being basically the MLG people of old, Anamapacello and co, are going to be running all the operations and stuff for, well, Halo Championship Series Esports. Now, this, of course, is massive news for, well, for Halo in general. I think they did a phenomenal job for so many Call of Duty events, and nowadays it's run by the CDL themselves, and the Esports engine, I'm pretty sure, are used for kind of like the online challenger stuff, but aren't used for like major event production for the CDL anymore, like they used to be for the CW events back in the day. So, well, there's been some discussion on this, right, from Scump and FormaL on the OpTic podcast, kind of, you know, Scump's reaction with FormaL says what he says is kind of entertaining, but, you know, potentially throwing some shade on the CDL and the way they're running things compared to what Anamapacello and co may well pull off here in Halo, and why FormaL is even, you know, kind of keen to potentially make the return.
This is what's dope about Halo, right? Here, it's being ran, all the competition is being ran by Anamapacello.
That's a really good start.
That's an
Yeah.
incredible
The
best start, right? I'm talking about Esports Engine and the people behind MLG and what made MLG, right? So like even just that alone, I'm like, I'm definitely going.
Just seeing him at the event is going to be like, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that, and seeing
like
him
home.
like pacing back and forth backstage, or like you get that same feel.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Like,
It's
what's
homey,
good, bro?
you know? It's like, this is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
It's
I ain't
so
anything else. You can say something.
it's nothing like the CDL? Yeah. Right?
Oh yeah, I mean you can say whatever.
No,
Not that. Oh, let's not go that crazy,
What's
man.
Sorry
Anything to
for
say,
all
sir?
my audio listeners only. You missed the joke.
That's so funny.
I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm glad that you know Halo's like, all right, who built up MLG Halo?
It's crazy.
MLG player. All right, let's go to MLG people to run this thing. And I guarantee you that the formatting, the way that this is going to happen, it's going to be like MLG events, right? It's not going to be everything one after the other where a champion is not going to get to enjoy their championship for more than 2 weeks.
Is it open bracket?
Yeah, there's an open bracket.
Is it open bracket though the whole way, or are there seeded teams?
It's open bracket.
Okay,
That's lit.
that's
so
gonna be
lit.
That
insane.
is lit.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility that like
That a random team can win, yeah.
that like FaZe could get knocked out in top 157.
Oh, no. I believe the top 8 that are like...
Okay, that's
They
what I
are
was-
already
I think
seeded
there's
into
a
like
top
the champ
8.
bracket.
Yeah,
Open
that's what I
bracket
was saying.
qualification leading into
You made
pool
it
and
sound like it
eventual
was, like,
32-team
I've
championship
been
bracket
seeded
increase
in
from
the
the
open
annual
bracket.
24-team brackets.
Like through the gauntlet.
So this, of course, is the Halo event that's going on December 17th through 19th, only a week after the event launches. But as you can see right here, open bracket and pool play. This sounds an awful lot like traditional Call of Duty MLG style events, where you've got a massive open bracket that anyone could go into and qualify through into the major pools, and then you've got like 16 pro teams in the pools or whatever, and then, you know, 4 pools of 4, they play the other pro teams. Then on the Saturday, whoever wins out the open bracket comes into those pools, plays against the pro teams, and then you have a monster bracket to finish off the entire tournament. And therefore, any team in the entire tourney, like any open bracket team, can win the entire thing. I know that Huke was talking about this in a video recently with Slasher when they were kind of discussing like their ideal format for the future CDL seasons, and Huke was like, yeah, let's just bring back opens. Like it's so much more entertaining than what we have nowadays. Of course, in a franchise league, it makes sense. There's not going to be really any opens. Like if you pay $25 million for a spot, you don't want this random team if nobody's really coming in and taking all the limelight, I suppose. But I mean, still, opens are there for a reason. We had them in Call of Duty history for a reason. They were a lot of good fun, right? And it feels like, well, a lot of people, and maybe Scum and FormaL included, that we miss out on that, right? We're not having opens anymore. That Scum was kind of discussing there. And the pool play system they had at these events, like these events are absolute chaos, right? Like these Halo ones back in the day, but also the old CWL, like MLG type events, even MLG events before the CWL was a thing, right? Because CWL came in from Black Ops 3, like Advanced Warfare, even previous titles. Some of those MLG events where there's just absolute chaos, like there's so many games on the Sunday, there's Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Station. It's just incredible. Not only is it much better to watch, but it's actually so much better to attend, I felt. When I went to the CDL London event at the start of 2020, before everything like the pandemic kicked off, comparing that to the CWL London event of the previous year, and yes, I'm pretty sure that event was spun on by Gfinity and not the MLG guys, but it was run on the same kind of format. Like there was so much more going on at that event, and also Anaheim I went to in 2019 as well. Like there's so much to watch and so much going on in that kind of pre-CDL era, because you go to the venue, there's the main stage with everyone watching, then you've got Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Station also happening, you've got the open bracket behind you. Like there's so much to watch and so much buzz around the venue. But at the CDL events, like because it's just one main stage of one event, there's you know, the venue has somewhat less of a feel. I think like that's kind of what FormaL's getting at, right? You see aBeZy pacing back and forth behind the stage, kind of contemplating what's going on. That kind of gives you the vibe of these old school events. This, for example, is Las Vegas 2019 on a very similar format, where you've got open bracket teams coming in all across the park, and then a monster winners bracket, right? I mean, this is the winners bracket, and then losers. So many teams here, like Heretics, for example, Imperial. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the name of the team. You've got all like aBeZy Gaming or whatever it was called. Like so many rosters right here going through from all sides of the brackets, and anyone can win the entire tourney at the end of the day. Of course, it was OpTic who won it. Dashy's only event win for the OpTic brand, but definitely makes sense why the OpTic guys would like a format somewhat returning something to like this, even if it can't go all the way. Like something along these lines would probably be better. And Scump's maybe, you know, somewhat concerned about getting fined as a result of what FormaL had to say just next to him. Thought I'd mention this as well, actually, from Lyman 2021 CDL LAN cards at Octane Sam. We know very well indeed that Octane had you know, some pretty impressive performances here in this previous season, and well, yes, this is his stats on LAN. I mean, obviously, like he was a solid player like through the majority of the season on Seattle Surge, but on LAN, like he was absolutely out of control. A 5-2 record, a 97 overall, 1.28 in output, 1.3 in Surge, 1.18 in control. I mean, kills per 10 minutes, objective per 10 minutes, absolutely ridiculous. Like yeah, this guy on LAN was a monster. We saw him drop like a 1.8 against Paris, a 1.7 against London. I forget exactly what was going on, but yeah, the series he played on LAN were pretty ridiculous. This is understandably really why he's pretty frustrated, because Octane says, you know, this just ruined my day, right? I had to play the entire season online. But of course, well, if he can play anything like this, and hopefully this upcoming season on LAN as well, then well, it shouldn't be too bad for Octane and the Los Angeles Thieves. Thought I'd mention this actually as we just finish off the video. I thought this is entertaining. There's a subreddit that I never heard of, r/streamers cheating, and I mean, you know, Priestahh's getting some accusations. I don't really know what's going on this subreddit. I understand people like, I guess it's like the Vax Sucks type of crowd from CSGO as well, but I don't really understand people thinking that Priestahh's aimbotting and stuff. Like, you know, he's a pro player for a reason. Why would he aimbot in Warzone if he's not going to aimbot at main stage of like, you know, the World Championship or whatever? It just doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I suppose it is what it is. Very much intrigued your thoughts and all this stuff in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. Really upset the YouTube icon like you enjoy this content. Other people like you may enjoy this content as well, and I've grown the competitive Call of Duty community. Thank you as always. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.